Kajabi offers some official integrations, and you can find those integrations right here on kajabi.com/integrations. Google Tag Manager, Calendly, Cloudflare, Stripe, Aweber, etc. But what about the type of integrations that aren't listed here? Things like social media, things like Canva. How do you integrate those platforms with Kajabi? Recently, I got a question from a subscriber on this video, where it's a Kajabi review video. And they said, thank you for this. One question: I am looking for everything Kajabi offers, but does it integrate with social media, Canva, and other platforms? I want to answer her question, and I want to talk about what Kajabi integrates with officially and how to make Kajabi integrate with things unofficially, or at least how I put it together. So for that, stick around. My name's Lane. This is my channel. I like to help digital entrepreneurs start and grow their online businesses. And I like to help people do it on Kajabi because it is the best all-in-one platform there is for online business. If you're not on Kajabi yet, be sure to use my link. You can go to lanesebring.com/Kajabi. You get a 30-day free trial. You get a 45-minute one-on-one Zoom call with me where we can talk about your business, talk about Kajabi, and how to get the best possible start on that platform. And you're going to get my free course exclusive to those who use my link. It's called the Kajabi Accelerator. It will let you know exactly how to set up an online business on Kajabi and be successful from day one. And you're going to get my 25K course launch email template. All that is yours for using my link, because that is an affiliate link, which means when you use it, I get a small commission. So I appreciate it when you do. So let's talk about Kajabi integrations. First of all, there are the official Kajabi integrations, and there's a way that they work. Create a unique experience for your customers and take your business to the next level. On Kajabi, your business is flexible enough to integrate with a variety of popular tools. So here's the categories of integrations that they offer: email marketing, member experience, sales and conversions, analytics, and then other things. So let's take a look at some of the more popular integrations. First is Calendly. Now, I use Calendly to schedule all of my meetings. So for example, if you use my link, lanesebring.com/Kajabi, it's going to have a Calendly link for you to schedule our 45-minute call. Calendly is a huge part of my online business. I use it for people to schedule any type of coaching calls with me, consultations, and my strategy sessions. So Calendly is an important thing, and Kajabi and Calendly partner together so that it's built in, and you can, in your Kajabi coaching, just set up Calendly. It's pretty cool, and it works really well. Another type that people often use is things like either ConvertKit or MailChimp. So ConvertKit is an email marketing software. Kajabi has a really robust email marketing software built into it. So you don't need to integrate email marketing. But let's say that you're moving to Kajabi from another online business, like you have what I used to have, which was kind of a collection of different softwares all put together. And one of those was ConvertKit for email marketing. So I had WordPress for my website. I had Buzzsprout or Libsyn back in the day for my podcast. I had ConvertKit for email, Teachable for my online course. And I moved to Kajabi. Let's say that's your situation, but you kind of want to keep ConvertKit. You got everything built out. You don't want to have to change everything. You can move everything except ConvertKit. Keep your list at ConvertKit, and you can integrate that with Kajabi, and it works just fine. So Kajabi has those integrations that are built in and official. Now, her question had to do with, what about social media platforms and Canva? Now, this question is a little bit interesting because there is not an official integration for those types of things. Hey, Future Lane here. I was editing this video while I was walking on my treadmill, and I realized that I totally forgot to mention this little icon right here that says Facebook. Now, you might be thinking, isn't that a social media integration? Well, it's actually the Facebook pixel, which is used to run Facebook ads. So basically, a little pixel that can be traced throughout the web so that Facebook knows who to target advertising to. So it does integrate with that. That technically is part of social media, but I don't think it was the question that was asked here. I just wanted to clarify. Back to the actual video. There is not an official integration for those types of things, but you really don't need those. And this kind of goes back to a question of, what does an online business platform do versus what does social media do? So the way I do this is my Kajabi site, my website, is my home base. It's where my content lives. So I have posts on there, I have my podcast on there, but then it's distributed to various different social media sites. And that is just a function of either automating that through something like Hootsuite or Zapier or Buffer, or having a virtual assistant doing it, or me doing it, where I take my posts and I share them. So the way this works for me is a lot of my content is video content that's here on YouTube. So it starts on YouTube, and then I share it to different social media accounts. So it gets shared to my Kajabi blog as a blog post. It gets shared to Facebook. It gets shared to Instagram. It goes all over the place, and it might get uploaded to those different things as a video natively, or it might get shared just the YouTube link, or it might get tweeted out. There's a variety of different approaches I take with Preaching Donkey, my main online business, or my personal brand, depending on what the strategy that I'm doing at that time or what promotion I'm doing. But in terms of like an actual integration, Kajabi is a platform for your online business. It hosts your online business. So it's where your courses lives. It's where your funnels are. When I say funnels, I mean the set of landing pages and email sequences that sell your products. So that's what funnels basically are. Kajabi does that. Kajabi does email marketing. It hosts your podcast. And what that means is that it hosts the audio file of your podcast and the RSS feed, and then it distributes that to the different podcast players. So people still get it on Apple Podcast or Spotify or Google Play, but it lives, the audio file lives on Kajabi as a part of your package. Now, Canva is an interesting question because I use Canva for literally everything. Every single graphic, every thumbnail that I made my book covers on Canva. When I do a course, I make the course thumbnails on Canva. I do everything graphically on Canva. Well, those just get exported from Canva as either a JPEG or a PNG, and you can just take them and upload them into Kajabi and whatever thing you're doing. So if you're making a course, you can have the course thumbnails, the lessons thumbnails, the lesson slides. All of that stuff works, but it's not a true integration in terms of you're not connecting your Kajabi account to your social media accounts or your Kajabi account to your Canva account. You're using those tools and you are integrating them with your overall business strategy. So Kajabi does offer these official integrations where it's the APIs that are shared, right? So you're linking them together in an official way. That's a true integration, and there are many of them to choose from. But in terms of having an integration to a social media account, you're not really going to see that on a platform like Kajabi, but it's not really for that purpose, if that makes sense. It is a place where your business lives, and then your content is going to be shared and distributed to all these different social media platforms in a different way. Now, one day, Kajabi may decide to build in that feature. I could see them doing that where they build in a feature like Buffer or like Hootsuite, but at present they don't, and I think most online business platforms don't. And if I'm wrong about that, I know somebody will correct me below, which is totally fine. Please do. But Kajabi has been an amazing tool for me. I love the integrations, but what I have found is that when I moved to Kajabi, it really solved the problem that I had, which was I had all these different pieces of software that I had to make work together. When I got to Kajabi and it just does everything and does it very well, it made me less inclined to go try to find integrations elsewhere. I just didn't need all these pieces of software. It's expensive and it's more taxing. It's more confusing to try to make sure that, okay, ConvertKit and Kajabi are working together. Well, Kajabi has an email function, so why not just do email marketing inside of Kajabi where it's all speaking the same language and all tied together? I find that to be much more efficient and a much better way to do business. So I tend to gravitate towards what's simple. And for me, less integrations and more usage of the software itself, which does so much, and only using is in terms of integrations, only using the things that I really need, like Calendly. That's the solution that I found. And then of course I use Canva and social media as manually integrated into my business as a part of my overall strategy. Kajabi really solves the problem of having all these different pieces of software and trying to make all of them work. That's why I recommend it. That's why you should jump on it, lanesebring.com/Kajabi. And if you want to know more about how Kajabi works and how you can be successful on it, I actually made a 90 video playlist about Kajabi and how to crush it on Kajabi. In fact, it's right here, and it's called Crush It on Kajabi in 90 Days. So I'll see you in that playlist, and we'll watch all those videos together. I mean, I'll be in the videos, and you'll be but we'll be together right there. Click on that playlist, Crush It on Kajabi in 90 Days.